sent a bomb to a computer expert.
History.
A catalog of destruction.
Evil world.
I sent a bomb to a computer expert.
History.
A catalog of destruction.
Evil world.
I sent a bomb to a computer expert.
History.
A catalog of destruction.
Evil world.
I sent a bomb to a computer expert.
History.
A catalog of destruction.
Evil world.
Everything was like dead calm, and I was ready for this to happen. I even heard a voice, my own, inside of me say, "Do it, do it, do it."
Lighting good? Can you see me right? Or it's gonna flicker all around for no reason. I think this is good lighting, but I can light up the light bulb right quick. Oh, it looks good. That's good. Alright. Now I'm gonna do the fucking thing. There we go. There we go. Maybe not. I don't know. Hi Sam. Good to see you. This will be better. I don't know how to control the sliding. God damn it! Each time I do something, it looks worse. Maybe I just stop. I'm back, alright. So, the first album or EP rather, I want to hear that came out today. This is the NewJeans EP called, what is it called again? Get Up. Alright, it's called Get Up. It's 6 songs, about 12 minutes, so we're gonna start off the stream with something lighthearted because this is K-pop. I don't expect it to be all that out there. You know, it's gonna be some pop music, some cheerful, safe pop music that hopefully will be decent at least, you know. So first song NewJeans, but the group is NewJeans. That's curious. Whatever. Oh yeah, also I have this guy with me once again. He's gonna be here to tell us if the song is good on my behalf, by showing up on the stream. Yeah. So yeah, first song NewJeans by NewJeans. Yeah, this is pretty sweet so far. I like this. It's not all that out there, it's pretty safe, but you know, it's a good vibe. I'll give it that. It's a good vibe.
Make it feel like a game. Look at us, we go on and on again. We'll go on to the end. What we wanna do on and on again. Make it feel like a game. Look at us, we go on and on again. We'll go on to the end. What we wanna do on and on again. Look, it's a new me, switched it up. Who's this? Stood up new jeans, so fresh, so clean. 얼마나 기다렸던 날 드디어 feeling so right. 또 한 번 더 I need to know you want some more. New hair, new tea, new jeans, you and me. New hair, new tea, new jeans, you and me. New hair, new tea, new jeans, you and me. New hair, new tea, new jeans, you and me.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That's just like a straightforward pop song that was pretty much short and sweet and served as a good intro. And yeah, I'm feeling a smiley ball on it. And I would give it like a 7+ out of 10. The production was pretty good. The singing was there. And yeah, it's just a great vibe. And I don't mind it at all. Next song, Super Shy. Yeah, the album cover is pretty cute. Literally Powerpuff Girls, but like Korean. That's cute. And pixelated, yeah. Like, is that a Mario tube? Might be, I don't know. Anyway, next song. Like the biggest song from here, Super Shy. Let's go. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be the members. Alright. I can see that.
I'm super shy, but wait a minute while I make you mine, make you mine. 떨리는 지금도 you're on my mind all the time. I wanna tell you, but I'm super shy, super shy. I'm super shy, but wait a minute while I make you mine, make you mine. 떨리는 지금도 you're
this breakbeat instrumental in the background. It does remind me of the Powerpuff Girls soundtrack for the show, so that's a cute reference. I like that.
Wanna tell you, but I'm super shy. And I wanna go out with you. Where you wanna go? Find a spot, just sit on top, looking pretty. Follow me. 우리 둘이 나란히 보이지? 내 눈이 갑자기 빛나지? When you say I'm a dream. You don't even know my name, dear. You don't even know my name, dear. I'm super shy, but wait a minute while I make you mine. 떨리는 지금도 you're on my mind all the time. I wanna tell you, but I'm super shy. I'm super shy, but wait a minute while I make you mine. 떨리는 지금도 you're on my mind all the time. I wanna tell you, but I'm super shy. 나 원래 말도 잘하고 그런데 왜 이런지 I don't like that. Something out about you, yeah, you're special and you know it, you're the top, babe. I'm super shy, but wait a minute while I make you mine. 떨리는 지금도 you're on my mind all the time. I wanna tell you, but I'm super shy. I'm super shy, but wait a minute while I make you mine. 떨리는 지금도 you're on my mind all the time. I wanna tell you, but I'm super shy. You don't even know my name, do you? You don't even know my name, do you? 누구보다도 You don't even know my name, do you? You don't even know my name, do you?
So that's Super Shy, and I like it about as much as the first song. It was a bit more stretched out and longer, and it was pretty entertaining for the most part, but I did get kind of bored of it after a while, and I didn't really feel like the plain beats and somewhat commercial sound to it made up for that. And still, it's a pretty good time. I would still give it like a smiley ball, and like a solid 7 to a 7+. I can see lots of people enjoying it more than me. I think it's pretty good. I think it's fine. Not super my thing, but I think it works. Yeah. Next song, Ita. What the hell? This was not better.
낭비하지 않을 시간은 은행 서둘러서 정리해 걔는 위험해 받아주면 안돼 No you better trust me 답답해서 그래 저 안에도 빠지만 없을 때긴 여기저기 눈빛을 불빛내 아주 눈부시게 Honestly 우리 사이에 He's been totally lying yeah. 내 생일 파티에 너만 못 온 그날까지 네가 엄청 혼났던 그날 지워 네가 친이랑 헤어진 그날 그는 언제나 너가 없이 그날 나만 멋있는 옷을 입고 그날 Heard him say We can go wherever you like Baby say the words in my
I love this instrumental. It's like pretty anthemic, pretty in your face, but it goes quite hard. I love it.
down All I need is you on my side We can go wherever you like I'll be you What's your ETA? 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 I'll be there right now There's a boy on her arm 아파 맘이 너 같게 못 잊을 때 내 말 믿어 You deserve better than that 내가 도와줄게 걔는 그냥 playing Boys be always lying yeah 내 생일 파티에 너만 못 온 그날까지 네가 엄청 혼났던 그날 지워 네가 친이랑 헤어진 그날 그는 언제나 너가 없이 그날 나만 멋있는 옷을 입고 그날 Heard him say We can can go wherever you like. Baby, say the words and I'm down. All I need is you on my side. We can go wherever you like. I'm with you. What's your ETA? 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 I'll be there right now. There's a boy on her own.
Yeah, it is a little bit annoying, like you say, but it is like the most catchy song so far, like the most vibrant and entertaining in my opinion. Sure, it was pretty safe and sweet in its execution, but I moved to it the most out of these songs, and yeah, I would give it a smiley ball, like a 7 plus 1 8 minus. It's not perfect. It gets a little bit annoying for sure, but I think that was a banger for sure. Yeah. Next song, Cool With You. Alright, pretty chill so far.
You know me like no other.
Right.
다 표현하지 않아도 see me like no other. And I think I like your point of view. 다시 돌아와도 돼. I don't care what other people say. 놓지 말아봐줘. Dreaming of each other. You, baby, on my mind. Every day, baby, say you're mine. You and me, on my mind. Everywhere, baby, say you're mine. It feels cool with you. Cool with you. Cool with you. It's just cool with you. 이쯤에서 정말로 너는 어떤 결말로 가려 해. What's the best? 너 옆에 내가 있을 때.
This is definitely the most low-key song so far, and it's on the border. It's bordering a little bit on being underwhelming and boring in my opinion, but still, the sound of it, it's quite cute, and I am vibing along with it, just maybe not as much as the previous songs. So, still liking it though. Still liking it so far.
이런 말이 잘 나와 이제 더 말하지 않아도 알아 우리 둘이 만든 거리 건너서 여기 You baby on my mind Every day baby say you're mine You have me on my mind Everywhere baby say you're mine It feels cool with you 너랑 cool with you Gotta tell me now Cool with you It just cool with you Cool You know me like no other Cool with you Gotta tell me now Cool See me like no other Cool with you
Yeah, that song was pretty good. It was pretty chill, in fact. Get it? Because the song is named Cool With You. Cool, chill. Yeah, the beat was pretty good. It was pretty spacey and melodic, but had some pretty neat melodies in it. And the vocals were just as great as they were so far. So pretty much another banger from the end. I would give it a smiley ball as well, like a 7 minus to a solid 7 out of 10. Yeah. Next track is an interlude, I guess. A pretty short EP, but whatever. Let's go.
Get up. I don't wanna fight your shadow. Meet me back in 5 if it matter to you, like I say I do. So get up.
Title track as well.
I don't wanna fight your shadow. Meet me back in 5 if it matter to you, like I say I do.
That was okay. That was just like a little bit of filler. That wasn't all that bad. It was just kind of pretty slow and pretty much building up to something else, I guess. So it's fine. I don't think I'll give it a score. I'm just gonna move on to the next song, ASAP.
Hi, it's me again, I'm back. Let's talk ASAP. Do you have the time? Let's talk ASAP, baby. Hurry up, don't be lazy. ASAP, baby. Hurry up, don't say maybe. 할 얘기 다 한 줄 알고 빨간색 눌러. 끊고 나니 생각나서 다시 또 울려. There's this one more thing I'll show you. Come with me, so much to do and lot to see. Just for a minute. Just for a minute. ASAP, baby. Hurry up, don't say maybe.
It's almost bringing back the sound of the first song, because I think the beat sounds similar, and on the start of a song she's like reintroducing herself and just starting over again. Yeah, this middle part of the song is a little bit underwhelming. It's kind of just plain and not all that developed. I hope it progresses into something exciting, but before that, it was a pretty good start.
Baby, baby, hurry up, don't say maybe.
Alright, now it's doing that.
Hi, it's me again, I'm back. Hey, let's talk ASAP. Do you have the time? Let's talk ASAP, baby. Hurry up, don't be lazy. ASAP, baby. Hurry up, don't say maybe. ASAP, baby. Hurry up, don't say, hurry up, don't say. Just for a minute. Just for a minute.
That was the last song, the outro, I guess. And I wished it did something more than what it did, because the intro was so fiery, and like the rest of the song was just so dreamy, so not the script, honestly. So I didn't really get into it as much as the previous songs. Their debut EP is way better in my opinion. Was that the self-titled one? I think it was, yeah. It came out last year, and I didn't really listen to it. Oh my god, these songs did so much numbers, holy shit. But this as a closer, it's a pretty underwhelming ending to this album, this EP I mean, and I don't know, I would almost give it a smiley ball, because the sound of it wasn't all that bad. It was just kind of boring and dreamy and okay. And yeah, I would give it a shrug and like a 6 plus, maybe to a solid 6 out of 10. Yeah. So yeah, that's Get Up by NewJeans, and I think this EP is pretty good. Not great, not bad, not mediocre, just pretty fine for what it is, and was pretty fun. What had a few points as well. So I would give it like a solid 7 out of 10. Not one of the best pieces of music I've heard this year. Had a pretty good time nonetheless, with some pretty good production and vocal performances all around. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. What should I listen to next, chat? Maybe I'll do Nas next? I gotta put up something real quick on your blur instead. Glasses to think about this real quick. What should I listen to next? Alright, I guess I'll listen to Blur. God dang it. Yeah. Where is it? It already has the must hear on it. The critics scored it so high already. It's on the day it came out, which is today, and now it has a must hear on it, so that's great. The track list, it's pretty short, just 36 minutes in length, 10 songs. I've heard Lina say that's pretty boring. I don't think it will be, but maybe it'll turn out that way. Who knows? B-L-U-R. Okay, so I'm gonna do something real quick, and let's listen to the biggest songs from their previous albums, so that I just have a better grasp at what they were doing back when they were pretty popular in the 90s and before they disbanded and then came back with the Magic Whip. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna listen to a ton of songs from this period time, but just like a few. Familiarize myself with their sound and style real quick before I jump into this album. Yeah. You liked it more on a second listen. I don't think I'm gonna listen to it twice, but I'm gonna listen to at least once on stream. So first things first. Song 2. Blur doubles in alternative Britpop, I've heard, so be prepared for that type of sound, I guess. Oh my god, the riffs!
jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal.
This album, I think, is their blurriest based off the name. Yeah, the album cover is quite blurry indeed. Good joke. This was a parody of grunge. Well, it has almost 1 billion streams on it, so it was a good imitation of it then. Oh my god.
When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please let me down. Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that was just 2 minutes long, and the impact of it was so huge. I'm at a loss for words. The riffs definitely went hard. The vocals were pretty great too, and even though it's apparently a parody of grunge at the time, it still feels quite artistic. It still feels quite indebted to this sound and style in a way I find to be pretty charming, and Blur definitely has their own take on it in a pretty cool way. Yeah. Anyway, nah, no more big songs here. 13. Alright. Maybe no distance left to run. Should I listen to this song? It's almost 6 minutes long. It's stunning, huh? Alright, I'm just gonna listen to this second to last song. Well, I'm gonna save it for later then.
It's over. You don't need to tell me. I hope you with someone who makes you feel safe in your sleeping tonight. I won't kill myself trying to stay in your life.
These lyrics are quite explicit, but they are holding something within them that just makes me stand in awe at what they are doing. It's so interesting. Also, the reverb on this song is used in a way that makes it quite enchanting, and we are only a minute in. Such a cold but warm sound. I don't know how they did this. Yeah, well, it's quite slow and it's pretty subtle, but I think the instrumentals being so plucky and just so like almost loud in the mix that they feel pretty overbearing in a weird way. I don't know. Yeah, it's a very intimate song. I love it quite a bit already.
I got no distance left to run. When you see me, please turn your back and walk away. I don't wanna see you, 'cause I know the dreams that you keep is where we meet. And when you're coming down, think of me. I got no distance left to run. It's over. I knew it would end this way. And I hope you're with someone who makes you feel that this life is the life. When he settles down, stays around, spends more time with you. I got no distance left to run.
Wow, this is just... Oh. I like it, don't worry, it's just that there is not much to react to. It's just very entrancing, pretty foreboding, pretty subtle, but oh my god, it's just so potent with emotions that I'm pretty speechless on, you know? I think this song is a borderline 10 out of 10. I would definitely give it a smiley ball. And I really want to listen to all of 13 now, but I gotta move on to next album, just Think Tank. There are a few big songs on it, but I guess I'll just listen to out of time. This album cover also just feels like a band just going, I don't know how the saying goes, but like moving through the motions and being on the skids almost. I don't like this album cover at all. It's pretty bad. I've heard good things about it too. I just don't like this album. Pretty good start on this one.
Where's the love song? Set us free.
2D feature? What the hell? Is that Gorillaz?
Too many people down, everything turning the wrong way round. And I don't know why start dreaming now. Lord knows we never clear the clouds. And you've been so busy lately that you haven't found the time to open up your mind and watch the world spinning gently out of time. Feel the sunshine on your face. Send a computer now, gone are the future, way out in space. And you've been so busy lately that you haven't found the time to open up your mind and watch the world spinning gently out of time.
I like the tambourine. That's what I said.
And you've been so busy lately that you haven't found the time to open up your mind and watch the world spinning gently out of time. Tell me I'm not dreaming, but are we out of time? We're out of time. Out of time, out of time, out of time, out of time.
You know, this song won me over by the end. I wasn't really feeling it at the start and like in the middle because Damon Albarn sounds like 2D at this point and the instrumentals weren't doing too much for me. But like around this part, it was just so well performed, so catchy, so like pretty explosive the way they went about it. That yeah, I definitely came around on this one. The band's sense of balladry is still intact, and they seem to have written a pretty great tune and song all around for this one. And yeah, I give it a heart. I like it quite a bit already. Alright, so now was the time for their 2015 album. It's like one moderately huge song with 60 million views. Didn't song 2 have like almost a billion? Yeah, something like that. But this one has like less than 90% than that. Whatever. I guess we can hear some of it, not all of it, but like some of it because it's like 5 minutes long for some reason. So press play. Yeah, this is also like 12 years of silence just to come back and make a full-length album of music together.
I remember flashbacks lighting up magic with 8 o'clock, Kowloon and Tina's handling the wide horse image I had to view. 11
version of it is also quite nice. I like how the instrumentals swell up with each part, progressing into another one. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice so far.
For a little while, but then it came back.
So yeah, Damon Albarn's vocals also sound like 2D on this one, but a bit less distracting than on the Think Tank song, in my opinion.
Much harder. Till I ever hold you out there again, will you be mine? 'Cause I'm on a ghost ship drowning my heart in Hong Kong. It's the last right board in here tonight, out in the bay. I need a landing in you to shine out. Bright rays.
Wow, really? No way.
Feeling out of body here, what can I do? It's up to the top every day to join with you.
I like the claps as well. They add a nice touch to this song that makes it feel even more filled out as a result. I like that choice a lot.
I had to get away for a little while, but then it came back much harder. Till I ever hold you out there again, will you be mine? 'Cause I'm on a ghost ship drowning my heart in Hong Kong. It's the last right board in here tonight, out in the bay. I need a landing in you to shine out. Bright rays.
Oh, I like this song.
Till I ever hold you out there again, will you be mine?
Well, just because I have liked every song so far from Blur I've heard doesn't mean I like every song I've heard from them on every album, because I've heard 0 albums from these guys. We are listening to their biggest singles, hits, and this is the biggest hit on this album, so I also like it and also gave it a heart because I think it's quite good. The instrumentals are great, the vocals are great, the lyrics also are pretty conceptual and are quite alluring in execution, and yeah. Another banger from band, even though it's pretty subtle, it's pretty low key, at least on the surface, but I like how they went about it for sure. So yeah, it's fine. You can see here I have a lot of songs liked that many people haven't heard of all that much, like Sketamine from Black Metal 2, even though that's like an art pop record. Yeah. So yeah, time for the new one finally. After what, 15 minutes of streaming, let's finally hear this thing. It's 10 minutes long, just 36 minutes, and each song is about 3-4, almost 2 minutes long, so I hope it's gonna do the same thing like Ghost Ship from the Magic Whip did, you know, be pretty slow, low key, but had some hook to it that gets progressively even better and better, so as it goes along. But if it's gonna be mediocre, I'm gonna call it out as such. Alright? Alright. So you guys have already your favorites from this album. Well, there's like 2 singles. I can see the streams for them, but I don't expect a lot out of this album, but I am expecting at least a little bit, even though I have no idea how much I'm gonna get of it. So yeah. So first song, it's almost like the title track because it's called The Ballad and the album is called The Ballad of Darren. I don't know who Darren is, but yeah, let's hear it. First song, The Ballad.
I just look to my life, and all I saw was that you're not coming back. Oh, can't you see when the ballad comes for you?
Okay.
It comes like me, but I won't be afraid. I can't seem to find you in this midnight parade. I know it's so true when the ballad comes for me. It comes like you. Up close, I fell in love with you. I met you at an early show. You falling, I'll fall along with you. Travel round the world together. I just look to the point where the words they are hitting me in a full on soul. Oh, can't you see when the ballad comes for you? It comes like me. Well, I know can't change the times. I know I'm already breaking when I look into your eyes. Oh, can't you see when the ballad comes for you? It comes like me. Up close, I fell in love with you. I met you at an early show. You fall, I fall along with you. Travel round the world together.
Alright, yeah, that was pretty good intro. It definitely seems like the band is progressing from their last album that was 8 years ago, The Magic Whip, because this almost sounds exactly like the song we've heard from that album, but just a bit more updated for the 2020s. And yeah, Blur has another take on this sound and style with a pretty great instrumental, pretty good vocal performance, and pretty good vibe all around. It didn't do as much for me as the best songs from these guys I've heard so far, but I still give it a pretty decent smiley ball, like a solid 7 out of 10. Yeah, it was pretty beautiful, pretty still, pretty neat, just not super interesting, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. So next song, St. Charles Square. Nice kickoff.
I fucked up. I'm not the first to do it. Must forgo now. Your smile off the wall beige. I'm fixtures and fittings now. Call me out, but call me. 'Cause there's something down here and it's living under the floorboards. It's grabbed me round the neck with its long and slender claw. Don't leave me here, baby. Don't leave me completely. 'Cause I might not get.
This is like almost aggressive. Oh my god, I did not expect that to go that route. Oh, honestly, yeah. I am quite entertained with this song so far for sure, even though I don't think it's produced all that great, with the instrumentals being pretty rough around the edges and a bit maybe too out there a little bit, but still, this is like a monster of a song, and it's definitely going places, I'll say that.
To myself at all. St. Charles Square. This year's migration. Basement flat with window bars. Parties outside. Spare me the gloaters and the pain. I don't want it anymore. 'Cause there's something down here and it's living under the floorboards. It's up and down the clock of the town, all back in time. Oh, I'll ride with you, baby, I'll ride with you forever. But we might not get back to ourselves at all. No, Tesco disco. The ring is shrinking fast around me. It grabbed me by the ankle and pulled me under. Loneliness, I've been here before. 'Cause every generation has its gilded parallel.
so that was definitely a left hook from Blur. It definitely didn't really like sound like the intro. Like did its own thing, and this song has its pros and its cons. As I don't think the ahs or the instrumentals were like incorporated into the song all that well or produced amazingly. But I will say this: it was pretty entertaining, and the tune at the core of the song was pretty damn nice. And I would give it like a smiley ball and a solid 7 to a 7 plus, more so like a solid 7 out of 10. Yeah. And maybe it'll grow on me, but for now I am just slightly split on it. Not a whole lot, but just slightly. Yeah. Next song, Barbaric. Let's go. Alright. Good bass. Nice. Woo. This is nice.
Who blinks first? You're gonna win. The fallen doves of lovers' vows in the world all around us. And I'd like, if you got the time, to talk to you about what this breakup has done to me. I have lost the feeling that I thought I'd never lose. Now where am I going? And at what cost? The feeling that I thought I'd never lose. It is barbaric. You can't play to every taste. The powder keg of common cause. All of us carry trauma, and in lieu of an explanation, I will pour from the cup on the power of abdication. You have lost the feeling that you thought you'd never lose.
Yeah, I love this instrumental. It's so groovy, so inviting, but moves along in a pretty great pace, so that I don't really lose attention to it. It's a neat song so far. I like it quite a bit.
Now where are you going, darling? At what cost? The feeling that you thought you'd never lose. And it is barbaric. Empty grove, winter darkness.
Well, it is, but good for you.
We're taking down the scaffolds very soon. Grow dapple the lonely balls on the plane tree. A can of soup and 18 up to 10, which leads me to the part where we agreed on different dreams that we'd lost. The feeling that we thought we'd never lose.
awesome. It's the most feel-good song so far, and every element of this song just complemented another, and that was like honestly one of the best songs I've heard from these guys so far. You can see already I give it a heart, and that's why, because I think this song just does everything right. It's really funky, it's really groovy, and it doesn't stop being fun. It doesn't stop being fun from front to back, and I'm definitely gonna give it a heart and a solid 8 out of 10. It's definitely like the best song so far, and if the album ends up going into this direction, I won't be all that mad. Yeah. Next song, Russian Strings. Let's go.
Where are you now?
Right. Sounds like a prom song. Interesting.
Where are you now? Are you coming back to us? Are you online? Are you contactable again? Where the blue lights, where the red dress, puppet dancing on string, balalaika and singing. The tenement blocks come crashing down.
The amount of reverb almost reminds me of the song from 13, but I don't know, the novelty of it just kind of wears off at this point, and this is now just kind of a clawing song that doesn't really know when to stop now. It sounds fine, but there's not much I can grasp onto, to be honest. It's kind of background music, and it's not trying to be anything more than that.
With headphones on, you won't hear that much. There's nothing fake on earth. The strings attached to all of us. There's nothing in the end, only dust. So turn the music up. I'm hitting the hard stuff. Flew to Belgrade, stayed in a hotel, sinking.
Yeah, I can sense some subtle Hawaiian tropical sounds in this album so far, in this song especially.
Went to museum, tobacco and midweek, grape digger. The tenement blocks came crashing down. With headphones on, you won't hear that much. There's nothing fake on earth. The strings attached to all of us. There's nothing.
Why are these strings Russian, actually? Why is that, Damon? Why is that?
In the end, only dust. When you pull the lever down, I'll be hitting the hard stuff.
That song was fine. The writing was fine. The instrumentals were fine. The vocals were pretty good. The production was really flat and boring, but the song was listenable and there were some enjoyable qualities about it. It's just that there wasn't much fire to it and I was kind of left bored after a while, so it's fine. I'm glad you guys like it more than me, but for me it's kind of a shrug and like a solid 6 out of 10. A solid 6. It's the worst it's the worst song for me so far, but not like by a huge margin. It's just like moderately okay, in my opinion, that you can disagree with all the time. Next song, The Everglades for Leonard. Is the one is the guy behind this album called Darren now? Because this song is gonna be called Leonard. I don't know who these people are, but whatever. Song 5. Oh yeah, Goodbye Albert.
You of
I don't
grace,
think there's a narrative going on. And they are just kind of throwing crap at the wall with these song titles. Let's start again.
you of grace. Many ghosts alive in my mind.
I don't know who these people are. They just came
I wish I'd
to me.
taken
Not I didn't come to them.
many
He was the one
times.
holding money in his hand.
I thought
that was
I'd
it.
break. 'Cause in kind it seems to be.
I think this is a continuation of the previous songs, this time with just a acoustic guitar, and it sounds about the same as the previous song.
Way beyond the bends, there be songs to play. There be grace for everyone, and calmer days will arrive, and we would not.
The background, I don't know, Fruit Loops beats sound like something that would come from a Gorillaz song, so I guess they took a song from the new Gorillaz album and made it in a Blur song, and now it's here, so hooray. It's still boring though.
Need to ask why everything in this world been lost ever since, and we're not giving in. We're not gonna shy away. We're growing tall with the pain. We're searching the Everglades, pursuing God with change. And furthermore,
Yeah, he sounds half asleep on this song. I'm not getting much out of it, sorry.
I think it's just
Oh, hi,
too late.
Hello. We are halfway done with this album. Yeah, that song was fine. The instrumental was okay. The vocal performance was sleepy, but it worked, and I like it about as much as the previous song because it sounded exactly the same and had as much oomph to it. I would give it also like a shrug and a solid 6 out of 10. I didn't hate listening to it, it was just kind of boring. So yeah. Alright, 5 songs to go. 5 songs to go. Next song is The Narcissist, and is like the biggest song from here. Almost 8 million streams. Let's see what it does.
Looked in the mirror, so many people standing there. I walked towards them into the floodlight.
Interesting opening. I like the lyrics.
I heard no echo. There was distortion everywhere. I felt my ego. I felt Roberto standing there.
Oh, nice beat.
Found my transcendence. It played in mono painted blue. You were the hero. I was the dark room. I'm the shining light in your eyes.
I can see why this was a single, because it has like one of the biggest instrumental like progressions to it, and has quite a lot of power behind its instrumentals and singing, you know? It's pretty nice. Pretty nice so far.
You probably shine it back on me, but I won't fall this time. With Godspeed, I'll heed the sign. I saw the solstice, the service station on the road. I took the acid under the white horses.
Man, these lyrics are getting quite abstract. He took the acid under the white horses? What the hell? That's so interesting, in my opinion.
My heart it quicker. I could not tear my.
By the way, I don't know if you've already talked about that, but what are we thinking about the cover art? The cover art is fine. It's like a picture of a pool in front of a pretty grey weather. It's like the most album cover to be here. Yeah, it's like, it's fine. It doesn't look bad. It has, you know, some nice contrast to it, like the title of the band and the album just like standing there, like this part being so desaturated, so this part could pop more. It's just fine, you know. It doesn't look bad. It just looks fine. So yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Self away became addiction. If you see darkness, look away. I'm the shining light in your eyes.
Yeah, like I said, the cover for Think Tank wasn't great. I thought it was kind of is looking quite bad in my opinion, because it looked like the band just going through the motions and putting out whatever they could just so it would, you know, just so the album could at least have an album cover to go with it, but it wasn't all that inspired in my opinion.
You probably shine it back on me, but I won't fall. This time we've got speed. I'll heed the signs. Oh, glorious world. Oh, potent wave, valleys gone wild. Connect us to love and keep us peaceful for a while. I'ma shine a light in your eye. You probably shine it back on me, but I won't fall. This time we've got speed. I heed the sign. I'ma shine a light in your eye. You probably shine it back on me, but I won't fall. This time we've got speed. I'll heed the signs. I won't fall. This time we've got speed. I'll heed the signs.
That was like an acid trip for sure. Do you guys support cats sitting on top of their owners' backpacks? Because that's what my cat is doing right now. I think I would support your cat sitting on anything, especially your backpack, because it's funny. Yeah. Anyway, this song is pretty good. I have some complaints with it. It's like, it sounds like Gorillaz, or like a bit more Blur-like, especially with Damon's voice. But beyond that, I think this song has a pretty great instrumental, a pretty good lyrical theme to it, and even though like the progression of it wasn't all that clear, I did enjoy myself while listening to it, so I still would give it like a smiley ball. I think I liked Barbaric a bit more, but I still think this one is pretty good, pretty great actually, and we'll give it like a 7+ to an 8-. Yeah, it definitely sounds like Melancholy Hill, for sure. I don't know why Blur made an album this year, because Gorillaz also came out with a mediocre record earlier this year. So I don't know why the band feels like this year is the right time to make it, because people are definitely gonna notice that some of the songs here sound like they could have been Gorillaz songs, but the band has some interesting takes on on the Gorillaz style with this album. It's just that they are not so original with it that they make me forget that one of the key members is connected to another popular band, in my opinion. So yeah. Alright, just 4 songs to go. Next song, Goodbye Albert. Whoever Albert is, I guess. Let's go. Okay.
Goodbye to you and me. Goodbye to the shadows like refugees singing. We crossed the world, we disappeared, and no one looks to see it. We are coming back soon. I was not ready yet.
What is this effect on his voice? It's like this song trying to be psychedelic all of a sudden. I'm not really feeling the instrumental either. It's like really plucky and really sugary for some reason. I don't know. It's like a really weird start to the song. I don't know.
Let it go. Goodbye to you and me.
Yeah, they have this album.
You sat with me at dawn. Then you left the sea singing. I tried to find you there. Blue parasol, but I could not find it. In this world demanding, but I think you'd rather let it go. I stayed away. I gave it time. Why don't you talk to me?
This sounds so corny and dated. It's like some random pop rock song from the 80s, and now it's here, like a blur song for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, the reverb on the song is quite goofy. I don't know what the hell it's trying to do here, like at all.
Don't punish me forever. Goodbye, depression parade, like a weather from a dawn. It could fade. I was crushed by sleep and unraveled dreams, washed away for hours. I'll be there, not just them flowers, but I think you'd rather. I stayed away. Got pulled inside.
It's like the band trying to throw anything at the wall and seeing what sticks, and I don't think this sticks at all. It's like sliding off of me, actually, just leaving me hanging. It's whatever.
Why don't you talk to me anymore? Don't.
Yeah, also it's like the longest song on this album, and it doesn't sound a lot great, so yeah, it would be a skip if I were to return to this album for sure. It's pretty boring, actually. about as boring as Russian Strings and The Evergladys. This time it was just like more 80s influenced with more synths and glistening instrumentals. Quite boring though. I would give it a shrug and like a 5+ out of 10. It was a little bit entertaining for a few minutes, but yeah, it got pretty stale after a while and didn't really do all that much to redeem itself. 13 solos. I almost read that as this song having 13 solos in it, but I guess you meant the album 13 that they made in the 90s. That's so funny. I can say this album starts stronger than it ends. We are in the middle of it, so I hope the next 3 songs won't be boring. I hope that a lot. I very much hope that's not the case. Yeah. Anyway, next song, Far Away Island.
It's on my mind as the light fades. What you doing
Interesting.
tonight? Are you dancing? Are there new tunes to play as I sat further away from you? Far away island, I miss you. I know you think I must.
Well, this is the lowest rated song on the album, so I don't know how better it's gonna get from here.
Lost now, but I'm not anymore. It's on my mind. We're away now, down.
I like this better than the previous songs. The previous song, you know, it's a bit more sped up and has a bit more energy to it. It's still pretty sleepy and dreamy and all that, but I don't know, something about the writing and the way he's performing it. It's a bit more entrancing, I will say.
Down into the shadow, I'm cut to pieces. I'm dancing alone with the moon and the white whale. Far away island, I miss you. I know you think I must be lost now, but I'm not anymore.
This is nice. It's nice.
Far away island, I miss you. I know you think I must be lost now, but I'm not anymore.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. Even though it was heavily reverbed, it was pretty sleepy and dreamy. I feel like this song did a bit more than the songs I didn't really care for on this album so far, even though it sounded almost exactly the same. I would give it like just a strong shrug to a light smiley ball, and would give it like a solid 6 to a 6 plus. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't love it, but I feel like it could grow on me even further if I were to return to this album in the future. It's pretty nice. I enjoyed it somewhat. Next song, Avalon.
What's the point in building Avalon if you can't be happy when it's done? Who's in the race again? Doesn't seem a long time since the last one. Wishing I could still make you happy. Tom.
You're gonna leave now, alright. So thank you for coming anyway. Bye, Harpman. Thank you. See ya later. Thank you for coming in the first place. So have a good night, man. Thank you.
Somehow must be the waves we were carried on, crashing on the shores of Babylon. Then great painted aeroplanes fly over on their way to war.
What the hell is this song doing? It's like trying to be a progressive song, progressive rock song or something. I don't get it.
And I'm darling now, there's darkness at the door.
Pink Floyd song all of a sudden, I don't know.
Then I overdo my dose and I don't even know I'm here anymore. It's just something that comes to us all.
Sounds interesting.
What's the point of hanging out alone if you can't be present when it's done? Who's in the van again, picking up the apples in Avalon? Then great painted aeroplanes fly over on their way to war. And I'm dialing out, but the glass is still half full. Then I overdo my dose and I don't even know I'm here anymore. It's just something that comes to us all.
This song was a weird one. There are definitely some parts to it that I enjoy a little bit, but I don't know, there's just a Pink Floyd-ish like explosions and instrumental choices were a bit grating in my opinion, and it sounded fine, but I wouldn't say it was like one of my favorite songs so far, honestly. I would give it like a shrug, like a 6 minus 2, a solid 6 out of 10. They were pretty was a pretty interesting combination of sounds and ideas. I just don't know if they all came together into a pretty compelling song, in my opinion. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Like, wouldn't say it was like mind blowing, really. Yeah, I guess the end of this album isn't super boring, like Hartman said, but now we're gonna find out for sure with the last song, The Heights. The Heights. Alright.
Suppose I'm on my own tonight. Suppose I gotta find the heights. I gave a lot of heart. So did you. Standing in the back row. This one's for you. See it through the coma in our lives. Something so bright out there you can't even see it. Are we running out of time? Something so momentary that you can.
His voice is definitely pretty dreary on here. And now when the drums kicked in, it picked up the pace a little bit. I'll say that.
I'll see you in the heights one day. I'll get there too. I'll be standing in the front row next to you. Through the coma in our lives. Something so bright out there you can't even see it. Are we running out of time? Something so momentary that you can.
It turned into a bit of a banger. Now that's cool. Yeah, it has a bit more fire than I expected going into it, because the opening was pretty boring, and like the sound of it sounded almost exactly like Russian strings, but yeah, the band is picking up the pace on this one, and I like that. It's a pretty good closer so far.
Only be so momentary.
that's enough of that. That was just like white noise, white noise at the end of the album. That was weird. I had to make it a bit quiet so you guys at least could listen to it because it was so loud. Holy shit. The weird outro aside, this is a pretty decent decent closer for the album, with pretty great instrumentals, pretty great chord progression to it, and Damon Albarn using his dreary voice to a pretty interesting effect, with giving this song a pretty nice send-off to the album. And possibly their last album ever, because the band has been going on for like 30 years at this point, so yeah. Didn't even see it was the end of the song, and it sounded like it was building to something cool, but instead it was just building to the end of the album. Yeah. It was a build up to nothing. It was just like basically a build up to silence, pure silence. Or I guess this Smiths song, it's played right after, so I guess it built it up to that. But yeah, I don't know why it became like a Merzbow song at the end, but whatever. I would give this song a smiley ball and like a solid 7 out of 10. Oh, I Believe You, that song had deep meaning at the end. Sure, why not? So yeah, that's Blur's new album, The Ballad of Darren, and there's not a huge concept behind this album. It's pretty much just a collection of songs that the band made at some point in the last few years and decided to come together and pull and release it to the public for us to enjoy. And I enjoyed some of it, not all of it, but I enjoyed the first few songs. Barbaric, the Narcissist was pretty good, but beyond that it's a pretty mixed bag, with a few snoozers in the track list, a few just head scratching ideas here and there, like what the hell was Goodbye Albert even? It was like some 80s pop rock song with like nothing Blur about it. It's just odd. But I think this album is pretty decent. It's not a disappointing record in my opinion. It's just pretty inconsistent, pretty predictable for the band, because I think there are some ideas that don't sound too different from their last album, The Magic Whip, but not really expanded upon in a very compelling way. But as an album, it was fine. I would give it like a strong 6 to a 7 minus, or like 6 plus to a 7 minus overall. Yeah. If I was saying strong 6, I would say a 7. I like 7. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. Whatever. It's like, screw it. I'll give it a straight 70 out of 100. Sure, why not? Yeah, it's not one of the best rock albums ever, or even of this year. Honestly, if honestly, the new Foo Fighters album was better. It rocked out more, and the more shoegaze elements of the record were translated a bit better, and even with the band being together for like 30 years at this point, they have made some really memorable, powerful songs on that album. So not everyone on Album of the Year likes it at all. Although much more people gave it a green scores than yellow ones. But I guess it's Blur, so people wanted this album to be good, so they got a pretty decent one, so whatever. It's Blur. They are doing their own thing and got some nice tunes out of it, so yeah. I didn't love this album, but I can see why people like it more than me. Have you heard this new Paris, Texas album? I haven't heard it yet. I was planning on it. I was planning on hearing it today, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna end the stream after I'm gonna hear this new Nas album, because my computer is already overheating a little bit, and I think I can handle just one more album before I pass out as well. So yeah. Good. This pasta I made earlier, I didn't really cook the noodles all that well, and now my stomach kinda hurts. Shit. God damn it. Not a ton, but still. Whatever. Let's hear this new Nas album. Gonna send Russian strings and goodbye Albert to people with insomnia to help them fall asleep. Fire emoji, fire emoji. Sounds like a good plan to me. Hell yeah. Alright. Good for you. I don't really love it, but glad to hear someone liked it. Alright, so Nas, world known rapper. He has made some pretty essential hip hop albums like Illmatic and It Was Written. I haven't heard any of them, but I've heard some other stuff from him, like the first Magic album, which was just alright. I don't really know why people think it's one of his best albums ever. Let me just pull up the Rate Your Music page for it. No, not that one. God damn it. Where is it? Come on, man. Where is it? Fucking just get on. There you go. What the fuck? Whatever. So yeah, as you can see, Magic is rated more highly than King's Disease 2, when I have rated King's Disease 2 an 8 out of 10 and Magic a 7 out of 10. That's because I thought Magic was basically a collection of scraps with a few decent bangers here and there, but like not a ton of compelling songs or flows on that thing, while King's Disease 2 was so much more robust and thoughtful and interesting. Yeah. So many good songs on here. Holy shit. I unfortunately didn't hear King's Disease 3 last year because it came out very late in the year, and I was focusing on other stuff from 2022. I hope I can hear it on stream at some point, but I haven't done it yet. But now it's time for Magic 2, which is a bit longer than the first one, just at 32 minutes. And it's probably gonna be just a bunch of bangers and thoughtful songs. Shit, not much new stuff for Nas, but I don't expect it to set the world on fire, I guess. The cover is okay. It's like him morphing into another version of himself. I don't know. He has like a different haircut for some reason. That's alright. But yeah, also speaking of this new Nas album, I gotta show something real quick. Come on. And that's this tweet where it says that Nas has found new words to rap about and use in his songs. Oh my god, isn't that a new creative, wacky idea for an album? How crazy is that, you guys? Doesn't that sound fun? Sounds like a perfect album to me. I love words. Thank God new ones dropped. Hell yeah. 18 studio albums, solo plus collab. So this is like his 19th album, I think, maybe. Man, this guy has done a lot of records at this point. Right, I'm gonna change this. Blur album cover real quick. Just wait a minute. The B-A-N-G. Bang. Man. God. I feel like my stream is gonna start lagging real soon. I hope that's not gonna happen, but if it does, don't be surprised, alright? Just in case. Yeah. Alright. Screen capture. Don't fail me now. God damn it. There you go. Alright. Let's hear this thing now. First song. Intro. Yeah.
I am the Archbishop Don Matthew, chairman of the board of famous players everywhere. They talking about me, that's why I'm hip-hop. When they talk about the cars, I got one slick outside. When they talk about the clothes, look at me. When they talk about the bling bling jewelry, I brought this to town. I'm the official, the original Don Dada. I make it official like a referee with a whistle. Without me, there would be none. I brought it to town when these guys was little baby. I was the #1 Mac in the country, so that's why I'm hip-hop, because everything they rap about, I am about that.
Okay, alright, that was a 40-second rant with a silly beat underneath. I'm not gonna give it a score, but it was cute. It was cute. Next song, Abracadabra. Bruh. Oh, come on, Spotify, I hate you. There you
I
go.
want to hear the new shit. A little something. I feel a lot of hate since I've been creating a hit. I'm feeling a lot of hate since I've been creating a hit. I gotta say what it is. It is.
Okay.
It's coming in. Hey. They're gonna try me, they on my body, no Illuminati. No way to describe me, no other word other than godly. I run it back to back to back to back, ain't no one beside me.
hell yeah.
I'm doing them grimy, yeah. I don't know what got inside me, yeah. Do-rag energy, I'm on a wave, you niggas cap. Give you the shakes like faces of death tapes when that lady got hit on the track. I'm seeing black, so I got a black, the magic is black, magic is black. What generation don't listen to nines, don't listen to rap.
This is like a freestyle with a pretty great beat under his raps, but I will say this. It goes hard as fuck, hell yeah.
Spit on my platinum plaques. They probably spit on my grave for real. I split them like Puff and Mace for real, cause I got a budget to waste for real. Hit boy on the drum and the bass. Nobody jump on the stage. R.I.P. trouble, but niggas is acting like they want some trouble today. Let's go. I'ma say what it is, I'm the one taking the risk. Y'all creating the hate, but I be creating with hit. Ain't no way we can miss. Ain't no way we can miss. Ain't no way we can miss. Can't put a grade on my shit. That should be a shame of y'all list. I put some pain into this. I put my veins, blood, bone, soul. I put my brain into this. Y'all moving brainless. Anything to be famous. I'm a magician. You should listen. It's never the same tricks. 2020 when we did the first one, 5-album run, not a cursed one. It's a blessed one. By the time y'all hear this, we be halfway through the next one. Bless up. All the rappers we lost, I'm hoping they rest up. Back to my roots like Questlove. Still avoiding the extras. What will they say today? I came from carrying crates to touring through various states. I'm doing what's never been done to this day. Even the great could be on the plate. Nobody's safe. Abracadabra, so I'm on half and then reattach them. I'm doing magic. Can you escape? I gotta say what it is. I've been the one taking the risk. Y'all creating the hate, but I be creating with hit. Ain't no way we can miss. Ain't no way we can miss. Ain't no way we can miss. Can't put a grade on my shit. They gonna try me, they on my body, no Illuminati. Killing them easy, God, I'm doing this thing as a hobby. I'm running it back to back to back to back, ain't no one beside me. I'm doing them grimy, yeah. I don't know what got inside me, yeah. Yo, here. Can you believe this? You are doing juju, abracadabra, niggas.
And you know what I'm talking about, man. It's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Alright, that was a banger. I get the theme of him calling his new album Magic 2 because he calls himself a magician now. How cool is that? Yeah, this song was fire. I loved it. I would give it a smiley ball for sure, and like an 8 minus to a solid 8 out of 10. It felt pretty thrown together, you know. His flow was more so like a freestyle than an actual fleshed out song, but still it went fucking hard as fuck. So yeah, thumbs up on that one. I gotta say it was great. Next song, Office Hours with 50 Cent. No.
Yeah. No reason to stop. This shit just flowing like water. Let it flow. Bruce Lee said be like water. I ain't even thinking. Like water. It just goes. Don't even think about it. Hip hop's back. Esco, they know over 808, some fatal over samples. I go yayo, crack music like the Yates on plugged in. Jumper cables, trap bumping like prenatal 70s. I play with Play-Doh. All I see a bunch of Fredos. Godfather, they on payroll, they on go. When I say so, not to kill. Not a halo, they gon' build. Plant tomatoes in the field. Not a Jado, white truck negotiator on the phone. Talking paper, offers hours all day though. I'm from the hood that started the year. Go and check it, do your research. I started the surge. That big necklace shit. After the 80s, after I killed, I resurrected it. Chest is lit, freezing, I'm polar vortexing it. Now they quiz me, am I gonna step from the business? A lot of feelings in this game like I just left the dentist. Without a number needle, I I feed the people cause I love the people. 2 series at once, yeah, let's run the sequel. If I really gotta dumb it down for some of y'all, that's that Magic and KD at the same time. This ain't a Dumb and Dumber sequel. Jeff Daniels.
I like this shot back. I like how self-aware he is. That's cute. I like that.
Carries my mans, but here's the plan. Multitasker, I don't need an OG pass. See, my trajectory is everlasting. Like Curtis.
Did he just say emoji disaster? I hope not.
Action hit 105 and did a crazy tirade. I'm surprised that I acted that way. A baby Mac 10 on my yak shit. Carhartt in the cold. Don't get confused or used or let them bother your soul. Rap what I live. I sleep good. I have no vendettas. We the reason you spelling Y with capital letters. Listen. And for those who want my position, you gotta step inside the time machine, come back with a vengeance. You should go study my analytics. I shout at people on verses that ain't deserving. When it's turf shit, I stand on business. Shout to the ones to whom I gave passes. Could have been a lot of graves full of caskets. Damn, I'm a good guy. For that, I think I'm blessed more. All these Fredos could have been added to the death score. They'll be second line dancing on St. Charles Street. New Orleans band was jamming, playing a raw beat. They gon' miss him sad. They say they stopped his heartbeat. Like his arteries clogged for feasting on some hard meat.
In the zone, victim, stick 'em, get 'em, book 'em, good you got 'em, glad you took 'em, lacking wasn't looking, headshot, drill shit up the pole, peel shit 40 Glock, kill switch run, bitches still hit, rat back 'em, jump 'em, gun butt 'em, lump 'em, he fight back, then slump 'em, this shit ain't about nothing, you saw it, but you ain't seen shit, this is queen shit, no ifs, ands, or buts in between shit.
Which one is it? No, not that one. That one. No, not that one either. I can believe it. True. Where is it? No, not that. Fucking. God damn it. Whatever. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Yeah, I never know how to do this. God damn. Yeah, delete it. Yeah. It didn't really say emoji disaster. It said multitasker. I don't need an OG pass. I misheard. I just thought that it was funny and said it. Okay. I guess I was wrong. Sorry. Alright. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. It would have been pretty funny if he said emoji disaster though. That would have been so funny. Well, I guess because I don't have lyrics, the lyrics of this album in front of me, okay? Sorry. I apologize. Anyway, let's go back to 50 Cent's verse.
For feasting on some hard meat.
In the zone, victim, stick 'em, get 'em, book 'em, good you got 'em, glad you took 'em, lacking wasn't looking, headshot, drill shit up the pole, peel shit 40 Glock, kill switch run, bitches still hit, rat back 'em, jump 'em, gun butt 'em, lump 'em, he fight back, then slump 'em, this shit ain't about nothing, you saw it, but you ain't seen shit, this is queen shit, no ifs, ands, or buts in between shit. It's 50, nigga, you already know how I give it, I get on my bullshit. Niggas tweaking and gigging. Huh? Southside, nigga. QB, nigga. Yeah. So, what we gonna do? Where Jungle at? What we gonna do? We standing here, we going out. Shit, we should go out. We rich as a motherfucker.
Escalado over 808, some fatal over samples. I go yayo, crack music like the Yason plugged in. Jump on cables, trap, bumping like prenatal 70s. I play with Play-Doh, all I see a bunch of Fredos. All I see a bunch of Fredos. All I see a bunch of Fredos. All I see is a bunch of Fredos. Hey yo, Fizz, I might put my next album out on G-Unit. You let them slap you around out here? You can't let them slap you around out here. It's bad for the family. They put a hand on you, you put two on them. on them. Fucking Fredos. One thing I hate is a fucking Fredo. It's bad for the family.
Yeah, that song was pretty great too. It was pretty much a confirmation of his status in the hip hop world, and the sample was good, the beat was great, 50's verse was fine. Yeah, I think this song is solid as well. I don't love it as much as Abracadabra, but I would still give it a smiley ball, like a 7+ out of 10. Yeah. Yeah. 7+ out of 10. Next song, Black Magic.
Black magic, voodoo power, casting spells up on these kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk that daddy shit. Black magic, voodoo power, casting spells up on these kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk that daddy shit.
She having nightmares sleeping next to me, waking up unexpectedly. Maybe somebody hexing me, questioning. Blessings on me, protect me from weaponry. Hoping she gon' have the same success and she don't let them in. I meant to set the alarm, she dreamt of all the whips. High speed chase, turned the TV on, I saw that shit. Dreamt she saw me bleeding like a true blood was cornered in. And it's crazy that I really woke up and bought them whips. Tapped her on the shoulder, don't believe it. Superstitious thesis, cause I'm amongst the demons. Cross on me, first time I got tatted. These cards I was handed, I'm accessing the damage like the whole jacks if I dancing how I slide out. Super squeaky, always keep my sneakers clean. Back home, late night, iPhone on D&D. Shorty sleeping next to me and it's not even sexually. I think she might be scared, she hope nobody put a hex on me. Black magic undefeated. Black magic undefeated, undefeated, undefeated. Nasty bitch, bad as fuck, don't ever try to play with me. And I got that trade in me to give your ass the vacancy. Never got a wedding ring, the life that she engaged to. Change cars, nightlife, that's what she a slave to. Now it's time to feed her, eat it up like every day. Evil in the atmosphere, let's hit it with the sage. Black magic,
Voodoo power, cast a spell up on these kids. Yes, I'm kinda crazy since you niggas talk that daddy shit.
black magic.
Voodoo power, cast a spell up
Walking
on these
skyscrapers,
kids.
walking, yeah.
Niggas talk that daddy shit.
No good deed goes unpunished. It's the bummiest, dumbest life. Got bad luck in abundance. Look how happy these lanes be whenever lies get slung at the guy. Why they so angry like they wishing they could just run with anything when it come to knives. That desperation it shows. Devil is inside of you. Black smoke, black magic on your back is riding you. If I was you, I would watch who I give my power to. I don't make no coward moves. My solutions, fuck ton of positive is what I'm producing. Thought patterns convoluted. Your witchcraft won't do nothing. My Jesus piece is too flooded. Rosemary's, rose Cubans, world addicted to black music. Black culture, that's black magic. It's way more than fat asses who chain bigger, who caught the fastest. New contracts, I autograph it. New haters, that's automatic. They ain't see this coming, they got hit with the new wave. Evil in the atmosphere, let's hit it with the sage. God in heaven, please protect the G's. Protect my ladies out there and the children.
Yeah, that was another banger. I like it quite a bit. His wordplay was on point. The beat was great, and yeah, another solid vibe, another solid banger to Nas's entire discography so far. It's nice. I like it. Yeah, right. We are just 4 songs in. This 7-song album. I think the last song is like a bonus track, but alright, whatever. Next song, Motion.
Yeah. Test. Yeah. I might spend a week. I might.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I would give that song Smiley Ball and 8 minus up. Yeah.
Yo, I might spend a week at the magic castle, presidential suite made of brass and alabaster. You could cast a spell, just backfires they satire. My geysers and I just watch it from high rises. Weird luck, cause when we fail, we only fail up. I tear up every time I see a mail truck. Know that check coming 500 a piece smoothly. And yo, that shit behooves me. They need to bring back beheadings. Guillotines for guys get whacked like medieval times. They not ready. When we touch, leave everything deady. For trying to stop us, you can't. Like my man said, we have emotion. We have emotion. We have emotion. And y'all ain't having no motion. No motion. No motion. Me and here, we have emotion. Have emotion. Have emotion. And y'all ain't having no motion. It's all over. Like when the show ends. Best friends chill by the pool, lay belly dancing, lamping, throwback sweatsuits from Grambling, Maybach trucks breaking bad like Bryan
I
Cranston.
love his flow on this song. It's so passionate and vibrant. The beat, it's so cinematic and explosive. I'm losing my mind. It's so amazing. Holy shit.
Black and white night dunks, them clean pandas. Dump the ashes in the ocean, get the sharks high. All black yacht, we made it from the hard times. And in the era, Rivieras is my backdrop. Hacienda interchangeable, mad spots rolling dice. Shirts like Miami Vice. The women they wear the scent that seduce with embroidered ice. The flesh a vessel, I'm not obsessed with death. I manifest what's best. I'm ghetto tested, blessed. I'm having motion like an 18-wheeler out on a turnpike. My worst night, a motion picture, Fox searchlight, 3-wheel motion. West Coast shit, nigga overdoses, imperial pistols, ferocious, explosive. East Coast shit, motion like Flavor Flav and I ain't no joke fit. And I ain't gotta say a word cause they know I see Anchorage out in Turks and Caicos. Maybe they too angry, that's why they don't got motion. We have emotion, we have emotion. And y'all ain't having no motion. No motion, no motion. Me and here, we have emotion. Have emotion, have emotion. And y'all ain't having no motion. It's all over, like when the show ends. Best friends chill by the pool, lay belly dancing, lamping, throwback sweatsuits from Grambling. Maybach trucks breaking bad like Bryan Cranston. Black and white night dunks, them clean pandas.
And this outro is great too. Holy shit.
Break your spell. 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 Break.
Yeah, okay, alright. That was a banger for the ages. It was like the best song so far. It's like super catchy, honestly. It's the beat was great, his flow was great, the vibe was perfect. It was just all mwah. It was so good. Holy shit. Yeah, you can already see I hearted this song and would definitely give it a smiley ball. Come on. Yeah. And like a solid 8 to an 8 plus. Holy shit. That was amazing. I can see now why this is another installment in his Magic series, because it seems that this whole thing is just a way for him to bring back the magic that he had back in the 90s at his peak of creativity, of artistic creativity and shit, and he's bringing it back to the modern time, and doing it with flying colors. I will say that. Sorry for squeezing the ball. I don't think he minds, but I will stop squeezing him now. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Next song, Bokimudbine. Alright.
Back up to the gate, your figure. Some band sound over some.
1 2 1 2.
Back up to the gate, your figure. Some boy with a sound is going up and slow.
Yeah, ouch. I know some goofies that wanna scout me, ouch. Wipe out my accounts, leave me knee and mouth to mouth. but that just aroused my style. Then I party like I'm Tony in the South Beach house. Bars hitting like I'm still living couch to couch. Motivation for the trappers living ounce to ounce. This is rock star status, Neil Young with a bounce. I know that make you uncomfortable and make you say ouch. Snub nose like the Columbos and Bananos. Rum in the cup holder, hitting bumps to spill on the sandals and car panels. I drew attention with artistic vision, making incision like Alonzo did to Joshua and Jason's lyric. I think I caught the Holy Spirit. I put my soul in lyrics. Closed casket and we know who did it. ESCO, I'm in the pole position. Yo, she chose us pimp and put the pain inside the music, cause I know they listen. Remember I sat on Coogee rap couch, Draco Eater, we could've blacked out. He pulled the track out, thinking about what to rap out. Snapping like Krishan and Blueface, trading bars with the guards till they get the screw face. Ouch, I know that's painful, like playing hoops and sprain your ankles, or getting robbed for your Jesus. Your girl ain't stay true, that shit'll hurt you like a K-do. Being crossed by your homie while he ain't the same dude. I'm bent off good wine like Bokeem Woodbine. Home reading the script, lighting up from a good line. Not no cocaine, this that crack though. She asked for my passcode, she got what she asked for. Ouch, I know some goofies that wanna scalp me, ouch. Wipe out my accounts, leave me needing mouth to mouth. But that just aroused my style. Then I party like I'm Tony in the South Beach house. Bars hitting like I'm still living couch to couch. Motivation for the trappers living ounce to ounce. This is rock star status, Neil Young with a bounce. I know that make you uncomfortable and make you say ouch. Ouch, my view is they only do it for views. Knife in my back and I wear the wounds. Ouch, like razor blades and lemon juice. Ouch.
I don't really care for when he breaks up his lines with ouch. It seems a little bit corny. Just a bit, just a tad. Not a whole lot corny, just a little bit corny, alright? Alright.
No, it's hurting them how I move.
Back up to the gate to figure. Some band sound over some. Back up to the gate to figure. How do you think?
You a sniper, she a sniper. Ouch, that's a painful situation. Ouch, you know when they say jokes but it be real. Ouch, you might take it like they hate. Pain pills can't even help you. Don't even matter if you're sedated. And you be swearing you that boy. Then why shorty got you waiting? Ouch, 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 ouch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, ouch.
Okay. Dude.
Shit, feel good, it feel good, feel good. Shit feel good, bro.
Okay.
Feel good is that good type of pain.
Hey, shut up now. Alright, that's now that. I would give this song a light smiley ball. It wasn't really one of the more notable songs in the track list. The beat was pretty good, his flow was solid, but like it wasn't all that memorable, and the ouch, 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 ouch ad-libs were pretty annoying. Didn't really they were so goofy and didn't really break through the goofiness to become something greater. You know, it was just fine. I would give that song a solid 7 out of 10. Yeah. Oh my god, don't remind me of that song, The Contortionist by Melanie. It was that song is one of the worst songs of the year, honestly. It samples like sticks being broken or something like that. I don't want to even get into it. It sounds so gross, so annoying at the same time. It's like trying to be a pop song at the same time. It's the whole album is bad. You know, I made a reaction stream on it, and I was pissed the entire time, that to the point I was just losing my mind after a while. So yeah, that song was one of the worst songs on that album, and the whole album is bad. So yeah, bleh. Bleh. But I will agree, it is similarly annoying in that sense. Next song, Irwin Magic Johnson. Cool title, I guess.
Irvin Magic Johnson, I'm enterprising. I keep it ghetto like the hood before they gentrified it. I might burn this bitch down, left eye Andre rising. I can't trust you built for Cuban links unless we tied in. Shout to Ray and Ghost. Can it be all so simple? One of my favorite quotes from 42nd Street. Days of pimps wearing suede loafs. That McDonald's is still there where we had to trade blows. Then I stood on stages. Australia on occasion. Country club, House of Blues, stadium status. Hands waving. Hip hop 50 celebration. Funny we the same age and we just keep on getting iller. Word to heavy, word to dealer. Word to have, word to dealer, Milk D. I'm top billing, cooked in soul, grandma skillet, and they rearrange my quotes, trying to make me out the villain. Have you jammed up like what you spread on toast? Here's a dose of that interesting poetry. Others wishing they wrote. We don't smell y'all smoke, y'all should try a different approach. Word to have, word to dealer, overweight. Pockets for my niggas till the scales tipping. Get it? On my Irvin Magic Johnson, I'm enterprising. I keep it.
It seems like a weird thing to comment on, but I love how confident he is on the song. He sounds so authoritative that he makes me pay attention to everything that he's saying on the song so far, and I love that. I love how passionate he is about making music at this point, and it translates into a pretty compelling song so far. Yeah, it's pretty great so far, I'd say.
Ghetto like the hood before they gentrified it. I might burn this bitch down, left eye Andre rising. I can't trust you built for Cuban links unless we tied in. I can't trust you built for Cuban links unless we tied in. I can't trust you built for none of this unless we tied in. Family ties, squad ties, money ties, suit and ties, shoes tied, ready to ride, choose a side. Thought I told you on the tie that we was surfing. And you know I'm down for my niggas free C murder. Fuck the chat, you know that I'm about my mathematics. When you run up mad numbers, yeah, that's when they get the maddest. Acrobatics with the alphabets, I gave out patents. Right. And I gave out rollies and new rings.
Feel a little bit forced. I don't really enjoy that, but the beat is pretty good.
Just to the baddest. Plus I wear the scars from the streets.
And his flow is great too. Yeah.
In the mark of the beast, I know some brothers doing like they say, not talking for me. My brother Will, for real, he used to thug the thugs. I'm throwing George Washingtons, cause we them ones. Word to have, word to dealer, rest up. $500,000 on an island, all alone, I still ball. Me and Wilson put a 40 on the board at the forum like a Magic and Kareem on the floor. Pat Rally on the bench, calling plays, I just score. Calling plays, we just score. Word to have, word to dealer, Milk D. I'm top billing, cooked in soul, grandma skillet, get it? On my Irvin Magic Johnson, I'm enterprising. I keep it ghetto like the hood before they gentrified it. I might burn this bitch down, left eye Andre rising. I can't trust you built for Cuban links unless we tied in. I can't trust you built for Cuban links unless we tied in. I can't trust you built for none of this unless we tied in.
Alright, like I said, I like how confident he came across on this track, and how, or see ya later, and how authoritative he was on here, but by that same token, it sounds like him resting on his laurels a little bit and throwing out some dumb similes in the mix, just to make this song a bit more memorable, I guess. I don't know. I would have preferred it if he wrote the song a bit more maturely, a bit more interestingly, but as it is, I think it's pretty good, and I would give it a smiley ball and like a 7+ out of 10. I like it about as much as the 50 Cent song. Yeah. Alright, just 4 songs to go and we're done. Next song, What This All Really Means. Let's go.
I finally see what it all mean. Yeah. The feeling of the first time seeing your name on the flyer, it just was yesterday. Picture that on the day you retire. And they still shocked and amazed I made it up higher. Cause I came up with them hotheads that played with the fire. Product of the 80s, Prada, Milan store for the lady. I'm a carnivore, constantly come with concepts to pay me. I'm responsible for their most cockiest behavior. My DNA and they G'd up ways, and they surveying. I showed them my scrotum is golden. Rap game stomach was swollen. I left these bastards on your doorsteps. Behold them, ideas come and go away, but I already thought them. So years later, they still knew when I go record them. I done hooked up with a beast, never stingy with the beast. Experimental accident records wind up killing the streets. Black and proud shirts, white Jesus pieces on Cuban links. Silver wall chick, yo, she black and white on Egyptian sheets. And I can see the jealousy, I think they really scared of me. Do what I do and let it be. And that's the way I always been since I was 17. I finally see what this all really means. Did a double album when rap double albums was starting. They bootlegged I Am my album, I put my heart in. Nipsey met me to do a doc about it before he departed. He talked to Stout about it too, cause he was part of that project, yeah. Back then we charted with the CDs and tapes, and I still come out to feel you.
This jazzy instrumental, it's so soulful and playful and catchy at the same time. It's so good, holy shit.
But scrape or get scraped, you either in and out, you rolling or you just in the way. What this all really means, I had to reload the drink. 80 years old, I'm still gonna have a chain a kilo it weigh. Speedos on the beach, my belly out when I landed Capri. Wearing black on designer, math on my mind. Okay, it's a while before I get there, almost past 49. I be on the block easy with a glass full of wine. Red chrome heart lenses to see I'm in my third prime. The Q, U, double E and S. Y'all gon' need some me a mess when we drop this, and that's a bet. The feeling of the first time seeing your name on the flyer, it just was yesterday. Picture that on the day you retire. And they still shocked and amazed I made it up higher. Cause I came up with them hotheads that played with the fire. It's facts. And I can see the jealousy, I think they really scared of me. Do what I do and let it be. And that's the way I always been since I was 17. I finally see what this all really means. It's everything. From the hard times, I finally know what this all really means. The bad times, Anthony Chalet, we got a team. The better times, all mixed in between.
I like this back and forth where he goes between the more clean recording and the more lo-fi, almost like recorded through a phone recording. It's a pretty nice way to finish the song off.
On the rain. Yeah. Yeah. Tough people laugh, tough times don't. Yeah. Tough people last, tough times don't. Now I see.
Alright, pretty rough recording aside, that song was amazing. The beats were great, the instrumentals were great, his flow was on point, and it all came together into a pretty nice package that I enjoyed a lot. And I would give this song for sure like a smiley ball. This one right here, you can see it on screen. Come on, get. There it is. Yeah. And like a solid 8 out of 10. Hell yeah. Next song, Slow It Down.
Help need money every day. Like a junkie need heroin, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a junkie, and that's my fix, money. You know what I'm saying? I need it every day, every day, every day.
Now it's like the Nazca lines could only be seen from up high. Only the true understand me, but I see him as family. I saw this shit when I was 14, I counted on it. I was born a dawn with a powerful, poignant style they wanted. Never never dissing for clout. Y'all know what this about, niggas trying to deflect from the fact people saw them fizzle out. The people saw them try to make hit songs that went wrong. This about the money, right? Cause all that shit done been gone. Let's throw a nickel at the wishing well rappers. Watch it sink to the bottom, and I wish them all happiness. I'm in the cut, attention eaters need the front. See in front, the world watching them shine, that's all they want. And I always get my cut, imagine that making you mad. I'm just a real version, they don't make them like that. Never had to get the youth to relate for the bag. And since they smarter than us, they know Nas was once they age. Made they pay grade, the youngster phase. Same mistakes, the times have changed. Trying not to touch the cage, but touch interior. In the front is the trunk, that's the custom carrier. Let's play a game, I hand you a king of diamonds. The hand is faster than the eye, check in your pocket. I snap my fingers, I'm up and smoke like the chronic. Disappear and reappear, right in front of your optics. Let's slow it down. Was I moving too fast for you? Let's slow it down then. If you gotta slow it down, I won't laugh at you. Let's slow it down. Slow it down. Might be moving too fast for you. Was I moving too fast for them? Slow it down.
I love this bass line. It's so warm. It's so groovy, and the beat in the background also makes for a pretty nice backdrop to Nas's pretty compelling verses on this track.
Let's slow it down. Upon closer inspection, they really are non-threatening. I bomb first and I stretch them. Instigators causing these problems, that's why I question everything and everybody that's aiming in this direction. That's why I sound like I've been spending time in the spa. Thinking about the days I first heard I became a star. Words from my A&R, I'm noticing that they noticed me. Gunning a mean mug and was slow to speak. Now a whole meeting's over cold sake and Kobe beef. Hockey jersey, a hoodie underneath. Set up the trust and point the trustee. Corporations is the modern day custies. My flow is the hard substance master to Bernie Grubman. The stove topping oven, my company going public. I see the puppets, they moving like they the judges. But Nas and all the subjects is hard for you to catch up with. Let's slow it down. Was I moving too fast for you? Let's slow it down then. If you gotta slow it down, I won't laugh at you. Let's slow it down. Slow it down. Might be moving too fast for you. Was I moving too fast for them? Slow it down. Let's slow it down. I might be moving at light speed. I landed icy in Iceland and sightsee. This long meek on me pricey. I might perm up my shit like I'm icy. American pimp, I'm on timing. Only thing that I pimp is this rhyming. I made that work for me back since the 90s. That's the daily affirmations to remind me. I might be moving at light speed. To do what I'm doing's unlikely. This new urgency's perfectly hurting them. Send these suckers to emergence.
I can feel right here that he has a smile on his face when he's rapping, and it's putting a smile on my face as well. It's so
Nightly.
Alright, that song was about selling out and dumbing your songs down to appeal to the widest audience possible, but it didn't come off as conceited, or like it didn't understand where the people that might do those things were coming from. Nas is a pretty knowledgeable veteran of the hip-hop genre at this point. He has been around since the 90s, and yeah, he knows his shit and knows how to say it, so he made a pretty great song with it. And even though it was a little bit repetitive and obvious, it was still incredible. It was still incredible and a great vibe overall, and I would give it a smile emoji, no, smiley ball, smiley emoji ball, and an 8 mines to a solid 8, more so like an 8 mines. Yeah. Next song is Pistols on Your album cover, and I have seen a lot of people freak out about it, about how it's one of his best songs ever, or at least in a while. And I'm curious what's gonna do. So let's check it out.
Eyes blurry saying goodbye at the cemetery. I murder niggas on wax and forget where they buried. This the hardest shit since Rakim and Eric B. Pistols on your album cover just like BDP. Single mothers on that EBT just trying to feed they see. Scammers and boosters living nice off of EDD. CCTV, all the cameras will shoot you. Soon as you let a shot off it'll damage your future. It's some thugs in the hood that could have been hoopers. Some good girls who turned bad who could have been super models. Some Dominicanos in Cabo. Some with the bloodline, the Lagos, Legos. So many stones in my hand just like Thanos. Eat Italiano, grazie, prego. Vibe to my music out in Prague. FaceTime me and highs. It feel good to feel alive. Think I just had a breakthrough. I know the light is bright, but keep on watching me.
Is that Killer Mike?
I know the light is bright, but keep on watching me. I'm stolen property, kicking flavor to society. Eyes blurry saying goodbye at the cemetery. I murder niggas on wax and forget where they buried. This the hardest shit since Rakim and Eric B. Pistols on your album cover just like BDP. Man, it's the hardest shit since DPG Corrupt and Dan.
It seems like it's a tribute to the earliest parts of the earliest acts of hip hop and how they made their art at the time. This song is amazing already, yeah. And yeah, like Keropi said, the bars are tight on this track, and like they have been on many songs so far. I forgot to mention that even though these songs are pretty compact in their runtime, they do include some pretty interesting wordplay and themes in them, and this one certainly has that in spades. Shit. Fucking do it.
Nate Dogg on the hook, Dr. Dre on the track. This melody taking me back, but we pushing it forward. 187 on rappers, and yes, I'm a poet. At times I get confused, they lie in their interviews. Get goose pimples whenever I'm putting on my jewels. Bail so many brothers out, paid all their lawyer fees. After that, some turn they back, where is the loyalty? Money's lovely, but I could care less, who has more than me? I'm just happy Matulu Shakur got free. May he rest in peace. He was a warrior all of his days. And time moves faster the more you get up there in age. And other news, I'm a G to the grave. I know they wanna see me burnt out, depleted and drained. High blood pressure, instead I'm on a red page. My pupils are dilated, I throw in some dark shades. Eyes blurry saying goodbye at the cemetery. I murder niggas on wax and forget where they buried. This the hardest shit since Rakim and Eric B. Pistols on your album cover just like BDP. I'm MC Shan with a Uzi. Pistols on your album cover just like BDP. To the hardest artists out there. Pistols on your album cover, Boogie Down Productions. I remember I put Tupac on to that Henny. Howard University, Howard Homecoming, DC. He's like, what's this? He drank that shit though. Word. Crazy. Super hard. Facts. Super facts. I know the light is bright. Yeah. Pistols on my album cover, nigga. But I know the light is bright, but keep on watching me. Let's go. Yeah. I know the light. Peace to Matulu. I'ma get at these dudes though. History revisionists, they put themselves where they didn't dwell. I was there, so them almost shit themselves. Walked in the club where they the pistol fell. I gripped my belt, shit was real. Back then when I used to ship a meal out the gate. Different world, digital scales to record shells. A symposium with my bros in them. That mean we kick it with official bros. My journey was great but difficult. What is life if it isn't both?
Okay, alright. Smiley Bow and solid 8 out of 10. That was pretty great. Yeah, he has a lot to say about hip hop's past and the artists from that time. And once again, he has a great way of saying it. And he once again came through with a compelling song that I loved from front to back. And wouldn't mind hearing over 1,000 times again. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost over. Now it's time for like the only song before it was released. The song with 21 Savage. One mic, one gun.
Ain't no back and forth, ain't no left or right.
Cool.
I got King's disease, but I move like a knight. Rappers bandwagon trying to get some light. I do it for the fam, never for the hype. When you turn a legend, no such thing as relevance. They must have forgot that I'm a new rapper that got integrity. All in the media and blogs, that's just a place I don't care to be. Most of these niggas wouldn't say shit if they was ahead of me.
No back and forth, I did it back then, I do it right now. I open a lane for my era, I'm goated, they gave me the crown. Go with all the success, come negative press, I'm watching it pound. They saying that black music dying, I'm saying they right on the south. But look at me now, damn y'all, look at me now. Whatever I do is in why, I'm keeping it Queens cause that's my side. I shook up the town, I shook up the city, I shook up the state. I went 21 on my second run, that shit come with age. It's a conversation, it's determination, your interpretation. I just shot the nation, did my tour with the Woo, I came back.
I'm sorry, but it's funny how bro says 21 like, well, forget he's there if he doesn't make his present notes to the whole intro. I don't think that's why he says 21 all the time, but you do make a great point because the whole song would be overshadowed by Nas, who always has a great energy on his best albums, and he certainly has them on this track. Yeah, it is a little bit goofy, but let him do his thing, because he likes to do it, I guess.
Set the pace, they just ran it. What about Crips and took what I replaced it? Two Caucasians, so part of their faces. Most of y'all assume that they was black as exploitation. They know that I see everything invested in ring. It's cool to be mainstream, I'd rather be timeless, that's if we keep it in P. 21.
I'm on that same trajectory. Bullet wounds in jail cells couldn't stop me, this my destiny. Never controversial, I'm mad the fans expected less from me. Nigga sneeze around me, wipe his nose, don't get no bless from me. Fuck the jury, I'd rather buy land and invest successfully. I got all type of stocks and bonds, Kahinde Wiley on my wall and I'ma pass it to my son. It's savage like the cop.
Yeah, this is a banger for the ages. It's like the perfect way to end this album. It's like one of the best bangers on this thing, for sure.
Oh, that mean Escobar the done. One mic, one gun. My net worth like 8 figures. I'm working on getting me 9. You know that I'm one of them niggas. I ain't doing no cap in the line. You rappers be chasing the hype. I do it and I don't be trying. I ain't going against no legend, nigga. I'm trying to be next in line. They acting like I just popped. I was platinum before I signed. I went platinum without no features. I put platinum on your mind. This Glock I got 2-tone, and this bitch don't bust no rhyme. They wanna see me flip so they could deport me like I'm Shine.
No back and forth, I did it back then, I do it right now. They telling me that I'm the GOAT, I've been here for a while. Go, love me today, hate me tomorrow, no switching my style. 21 yak, y'all get together, be big for the South. The globe. But look at me now, damn y'all, look at me now. Whatever I do is New York, you hear that shit all in my vowels. I shook up the town, I shook up the city, I shook up the state. I'm one of them ones on my second run, I'm on a new wave. 2 kings, we sending love to the whole culture. 21 Esco, Mass Appeal, Slaughter Gang. This shit too easy.
Yeah, that was great. I have no complaints with it other than the 21 Savage feature being a bit predictable for him at this point, and his 21 ad-libs being pretty goofy like Keropi said, but still. Nas once again came through with an incredible banger full of amazing wordplay, incredible beat on it, and once again confirming that he is one of the best rappers out there currently operating in the game. So yeah, it was great. Bah, what? Bah. Smiley ball. And like another solid 8 out of 10. Yeah. Shit. Dropped it accidentally. And yeah, that's Magic 2. I like this more than the first Magic. I like this more than the first Magic from 2021 because it's better produced. It has more filled out songs on it, and even though it is on the shorter side, it has a lot of banger fucking beats on it, banger verses on it, and banger rap performances on it. And yeah, it's really enjoyable, even though it's like pretty straightforward and not super deep for hip hop standards. But still, I enjoyed myself a lot here, and would give this album like a light 8 out of 10. Yeah, I would recommend it to everyone because it's one of the more solid albums, solid hip hop albums of the year, and one of my favorite Nas albums I've heard from him so far. I've heard like 5 albums from him, and it's gonna be, and this one is like in the top 3 of them. So yeah, this album is great. I love it, and I would give it like, once again, a light 8 out of 10. It was pretty damn great. So yeah, I think I've heard everything I want to hear on this stream now, and we'll be ending it now. So yeah, thank you to everyone who came here, especially Keropi and Lina. Thank you for being here from the start for like 3 hours at this point. I don't know how you guys managed to pay attention to whatever I was doing this whole time, but we did it, I guess. I am pretty boring. I don't know how to fix that, but we did it. It's over now. Hell yeah. Bye. 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 I'm not boring. Well, thank you. Thank you very much.